Hello there. If you listen to many Americans, it's almost as though they seem to believe that they invented almost everything that exists in the world today. In reality, they are very much mistaken in their ideas and what they believe in. Take apple pie, that phrase as American as apple pie. That's not American. The Dutch and the British invented that. I think the Greeks probably invented and made a similar thing. The thing that is kind of amusing in a way is the American national anthem, which actually comes from a British drinking song from the 1800s, earlier probably. And they always say the Wright brothers invented powered flight when actually it was a guy a little bit earlier in 1902 in New Zealand who actually managed to fly for about 350 yards or so. When it comes to the telephone and the television, they also are British, and the color television is a Mexican invention. That great staple of American culture, especially cowboys, denim. Well, that's French. Comes from Nîmes, denim, and was a Mexican fabric of the 18th century. Of course, Americans love peanut butter, and of course, peanut butter originated in South America. The car is not American, it's German. The only American link to it is the fact that Henry Ford invented a way of producing them faster. Yes, I guess Americans could say that they did invent the internet from ARPANET, which was a US military idea, but it took somebody British to make everybody else connect and have a common language to use the thing. Yes, Americans didn't even invent the oral contraceptive, which you think, oh, that was an American idea. That came from Mexico too. And the light bulb, that wasn't Edison's idea. That was actually something from 1809, an idea from an Englishman. So, after that kind of long preamble about inventions that the Americans didn't actually invent, we get on to what this video is all about, and that is the chocolate chip cookie. Apparently, according to some homespun American tale, a lady called Ruth Graves Wakefield from Massachusetts invented the chocolate chip cookie back in 1938. For her troubles, Nestle decided to pay her $1 plus a lifetime supply of all the chocolate that she could eat. Yeah, it's a nice homespun tale, but really, it isn't true. Here in Mexico, in 1921, a company was formed called Gamesa, a cookie company, and one of their earliest brands, was called Chokis, which appeared in 1925 for the very first time. There you are, and you can still buy them today, as I did this afternoon. Yeah, so chocolate chip cookie, as you can see, very nice, actually very nice. Have a very nice chocolatey, malty smell. Oh, very good. certainly beat those things from the USA called Chips Ahoy. So, these appeared in 1925. Plus 1938. Ooh, that's 13 years earlier than what the Americans say. So, when you hear people picking fault in movies, especially in The Aviator, I remember there's one scene where people criticize where Leonardo DiCaprio, who is playing Howard Hughes, asks for X number of chocolate chip cookies in, I think it's something like 1930. You have all the people saying, but he can't have had chocolate chip cookies then. They were not invented. Actually, he was probably eating Chokis. Anyway, I don't think 1925 was really the first time that the chocolate chip cookie appeared. After all, back in Mexican history, when the Spanish arrived, nuns were the ones who did a lot of the cooking. That's when mole appeared. And you could say that the chocolate chip cookie dates back to the 17th century. I mean, after all, who would not find a recipe for a Spanish butter cookie back then and not think, with this new ingredient chocolate that they found in Mexico, would not maybe think, I wonder what that would be like in this thing. So really, Mexico is the home of the chocolate chip cookie. I would believe that. Thanks very much. Bye for now.